Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. Thank you guys so much for being here. To my returning subscribers and viewers, I love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. If you are new to me, welcome. I do read intuitively, so don't just go based off what's on the table, as I do channel messages throughout the reading. Make sure you guys check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well to get a better idea of what's to come for you. Your July monthly readings are next, and I apologize for not having the last week or so out for you. I was on vacation, but happy to be back. So excuse the sniffles, the nasal stuff, and I will try to cut out any instance of me coughing on video. Okay, your playlist is up here, so make sure you check out all your reads, and let's get to it for the week ahead. You've got two major arcanas here. You have the Hierophant card as well as the Hanged Man. Very strong Taurus energy with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I do read the Knight of Pentacles as a reader. I read him as Taurus. I know some people read him as Capricorn, so that could be your energy. Could also feel like there is some decisions that you are making when it comes to lifelong commitments and partnership, whether that's a commitment to yourself, a promise, a commitment to yourself for a better life, a better outcome, moving away from things that have maybe been a drain on you emotionally, mentally, energetically, and yes, even financially. I feel like some of you have felt like this day was never going to come. This day was never going to happen, for whatever that means to you, because I'm hearing that very strongly. If you felt like you were never going to get away from whatever this drain was on you, it's clear here that the time is now. Things are moving and progressing definitely in your favor. It may feel like a little bit of a slow start and transition, but at the end of the day, once you get very clear about what you want, once you decide what you want for yourself, the life you want, the children you want, the marriage you want, the job that you want, all of the above, things start moving at a very rapid pace. You do have two 8s here, so 8 may be significant to you. You could have been born in an 88. You could have graduated 88. I don't know, but the number 88 is coming through. August 8th may also be of significance to you. I do get this very strong feeling that if for quite some time you have felt like all this work that you've done on a particular situation, marriage, partnership, relationship, a job, it may have felt as though you were immovable, you were stuck, like you, as much as you tried to work through, some very tumultuous, and I'm hearing the words tumultuous and constant. So it just feels like there is this constant ebb and flow of tough times and even tougher times. I'm also getting the feeling of like a tug and pull between two people, two instances, my way or the highway. I'm hearing the words ultimatum. So whether that is something that you gave to someone or someone was adamant and insistent to you, it made you feel as though they were cornering you. I feel like you're more I know what I want to do with my life. And when it comes to a relationship, it's more so that if you don't see 1000% definite future with this person, you're just kind of wait and see how this, naturally evolves. I do feel that if you are in a specific connection or you've been back and forth in a connection for some time, you've gotten very clear about what you want for yourself, your marriage, your partnership, your relationship, your family, your children, your household, you name it. You may be coming to a realization that perhaps your idea of what you want for yourself and your desires doesn't really coincide or pair up with your current connection, and you don't want to force, square peg round hole is kind of what has been happening. I feel like the two of you have this strong connection and desire to be together, but you have two very different outlooks or ideas of what you want for your future and how to live it, and what feels good to you as individuals and what would feel even better as a couple. And you have very different viewpoints is what I'm hearing. And for the life of you, no matter what you two tried to do, it just felt like you always kept coming up short on both ends. This isn't a solitary Capricorn, it's all your fault. It does feel, though, like it was kind of like on both ends. You've even tried to compromise and meet each other halfway, and yet there was still this resistance. And I just keep hearing there was so much resistance because the universe was letting you know it's time to loosen up the grip. Let things fall into place, or let things fall apart and fall away from each other. I do feel like if you have had an opportunity to keep distance from each other, take a break from each other, to perhaps see things much more clearly, it gives you an opportunity, or it gave your partner an opportunity to come back to source, to themselves, to figure out, okay, was I trying to force this too much? What was I doing wrong? Or are they ever going to be able to give me what I want in a partnership, in a marriage, in a future? And I feel like the two of you will either come back together very strongly and ready to, get married and move on, or it's we're going to take a pause in our relationship, in our engagement, in our marriage, and we're going to try to figure out where this is going to go from here on out. But the minute that you are clear with what it is that you want, and you realize it's time for you to honor yourself and also respectfully honor your partner, even if the two of you decide to get back together and really work on this or stay separated, it's just in that moment of, I care about you too much and I love you too much to continue with this animosity. I don't want resentment. I don't want anger. I want us to live happy, even if that means letting each other go. Now, if this is in business, right? This is you trying to figure out what is next for you, your career. Have you outgrown your current position? I feel like you've been trying to come up with new ways to promote, to make more money, to expand your horizons, and, add on a few extra goals there. If that is how much money you want to earn or make or invest or have in your bank accounts or investment accounts, I do feel like there is this energy of strategizing and having a sense of mastering your career and moving on to what is better. And for some of you, it feels as though there's a little bit of boredom where you're saying, have I truly mastered it all? Have I truly gotten to the top of the mountain when it comes to my career, my business, my job? Is there room for growth and expansion any further? And what is the likelihood of me seeing that growth and expansion? For some of you, you may have someone who's projecting saying, slow your roll, okay? Because you're not going to be, Mr. or Miss CEO of the business of the company. But hey, who's to say you're not? Tell people to stop projecting, right? I do feel like there's a lot that you bring to the table. I also feel that there is this energy of bringing up a portfolio or an idea of how to streamline things. I especially feel like if some of you guys are really, really good with policy and efficiency and how to do things, how to run a specific company, where it will save money, time, energy, effort, things of that nature. Being presented to the CEO or to the higher ups, it's going to get you very, very far. This is landing you a seat at the head table is how I hear it, Capricorn. I hope that resonates for someone because it sounds freaking amazing. So what is your outcome here? 2 of Cups, For those in love, you obviously Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. See, I love it. This is why I read both love and money, okay? When the energy of love comes in, I know not for everyone or every reading do I tap into the love energy, but in this case, yes. If you know, going back to the love energy reading here, it does feel as though you will either successfully, you know, come back together to be, you know, to have like a meeting of the minds and be respectfully. I keep hearing the words respectfully. You know, if there have been times where you weren't getting along, that it's gotten to the point where there was some form of disrespect in a connection, in a relationship, how you spoke with each other, that's coming to an end. I do feel like there is something here that feels much more heartwarming and loving and like deeply loving and caring connection here. And so coming together, being able to compromise and saying, listen, I love when you do this, I don't like when you do that. And is that something that we can come to a compromise about? You know, even if it's like an every little thing type thing, right? Like it's got to be something that the two of you feel very safe enough to speak about out loud and know that it's for the greater good of your relationship. If you have chosen to step away from each other and pursue other options, I do feel like your next option that comes in is going to be a very, very positive and beautiful relationship. This is like soulmate, divine partnership. I do feel like if you decide to be single and walk away from a past connection, or you've been on a break and you're just like, okay, that's it. Like I've decided I've got to figure out what I really truly want, and you open yourself up to love and dating. I definitely see within the next few weeks into Cancer season, into the month of July, you will be meeting someone, or you will be dating someone. You will be, you know, reconnecting with someone. For those of you that have someone in mind, it does feel like it's just got this new energy about you, and it brings about a lot of happiness. And I'm hearing the words, you feel seen. You feel seen, you feel heard, you feel loved, you feel supported. I feel like that may have been missing in your past relationship, because now it feels reciprocal. Now it feels equal give and take. Now you know that what you put in, you will get out at the same time. Obviously, in business, this, like I said, there is a meeting of the minds here. There is someone that you do confide in, that you share ideas with, that you feel like this is someone who you can talk to and really, you know, connect with when it comes to business and, you know, doing what's best for the company, for the job, for the business, whatever it may be. The Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. This is success and compensation for that. This is you being offered money, a bonus, a raise. This is you seriously being offered, like I said, I saw it, a big seat a seat at the big table, right? Absolutely love this energy for you. It feels amazing. I do feel like there is a lot of success that comes with that bold move on your behalf, because I feel like you are not someone who is looked down upon in your workplace. You are someone who is admired. And, you know, it just feels like you're not afraid to share your ideas, but you're more so afraid of people that don't have the capacity to expand their horizons mentally or, you know, figuratively. In reality, it's like, oh yeah, that's like a pipe dream. Good luck. But if anyone's going to manifest that, it is you, Capricorn. Let's see what your Wisdom of the Oracle card has for you. Message in a bottle. You are receiving divine guidance at this time. And I do feel that with this divine guidance that you're receiving, it very much has to do with being guided down the right path. If this is receiving spiritual guidance and messages about what your next move may be, what your next step should be, whether romantically or business, it is more so the energy of you know, the universe saying, trust your feelings, trust that gut feeling, trust what, you know, what you've been, you know, what's been coming to your mind every single time that you're with someone and there's an argument and you just keep saying, gosh, why do you keep putting up with this? Why are you so adamant of making this work? What are you afraid of losing in the end, right? And if this is about work and you've got a big business or a big company that you work for and you've got great ideas and a lot to bring to the table, you know, the universe is constantly popping that idea into your mind. It's that inner knowing and, you know, the flashes of inspiration that you get because it's leading you towards bigger and better. And so you have the Carrot card here that says opportunity for a windfall. Definitely. You also have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. That's pretty much what people are probably thinking of when you approach, you know, people at the head table, right? And they're just like, you're not part of that table. Who do you think you are? You know, you're very confident, Capricorn, is what I feel. Ant, work, achievement, success. Love it. Absolutely just completely reinforcing that message for you. Let's see what this says. The card of Lobster, financial pinch. Careful of overspending. Don't put yourself in risky positions when it comes to your finances. It may put you in a tough financial situation. Also, if you are going through a divorce separation, you may have a temporary financial pinch if you're moving out of households, if you're moving, if you're rearranging households and finances at the same time, right? It does feel temporary though. The card of Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. We see that here with the Two of Cups in your outcome. So you could be meeting someone new, or this could be a new mentor that you are connecting with moving forward. You also have the card of Fair Man. That could be you, or this is someone that you are meeting, getting to know. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Like I said, could be a mentor, could be a friend, could be a family member, could be someone you're romantically involved with, a friend, or it could be you, Capricorn. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay, so that flew out even though I was only taking these 3 and 3. The karma card also came out, I believe, for Taurus. So careful of any type of unsavory behavior and decisions that are made with the intent of hurting someone or in spite of certain people's behavior. Karma always has a way of coming back around. For some of you, you may be feeling as though maybe the situation that you have been in for a while in a relationship has felt very karmic. So if you feel like you can walk away from a specific situation, no harm, no foul, because you've done everything that you possibly could have to do right by the other person and yourself, and if children are involved as well and whoever else may be involved, then you're good. But know that if a person has done you harm and has tried to keep you in a karmic cycle, that, excuse me, the hiccups, that karma will definitely, I apologize, that karma will definitely come back to them. Okay, karma is real, my friends. So that is your reading for this week. Remember to check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Your July reading is up next, which will probably be linked here. Your playlist is there though, and don't forget to catch your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Can't wait to see what's next for you guys. Take care. Bye.